Hello my peachies, welcome back to another Sims or makeover video. Today I'm going to be giving a makeover to all of my most popular Sims, or the Sims from my most popular video, the Teen Titans. Okay, this video really popped off when I first posted it and it's still been getting a lot of views since day one, I guess, since I posted it. And I can see why most people love Teen Titans if they're familiar with it, because it's such a great show. I love the franchise, I love the characters, and I just have a very strong attachment to every single one of them. I've watched the original Teen Titans cartoon since I was very young. I haven't read any of the comics, but I do really like all or most of the adaptations. I couldn't say that word. Anyway, I really like Teen Titans, Teen Titans Go, and I really like Titans the live action. At the very beginning, like I said in my original video, I did have a hard time kind of adjusting to seeing actual faces for these characters, but by the end of the show, I was very attached to literally all of them. Okay, I will say the only one I didn't like in the progression of the show was Raven. Just the actress in general, I really didn't like her. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I didn't like her face or something, but like something about her facial expressions just really annoyed me. She gave off teenager I know everything kind of vibes, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like her acting at toward the end of the show. I know the point of her changing the way she behaved was for her to seem more confident, but it was not really the confidence that I got from Raven in the original Teen Titans show. It was more so like, I don't know, Raven understood her power toward the end of the Teen Titans show, and I guess what I got from Raven or Rachel Roth or whatever from the actual Titans live adaptation was probably like a conceited kind of vibe, you know. And I'm not saying she had to be humble, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying she kind of overdid it with the confidence thing. Anyway, I'm going to be starting with my favorite character from Teen Titans, and that is Starfire. I really love everything about her character. I like that she is like, I won't say innocent or anything, but she's just like, she gives off this very naive, very cutesy, very friendly vibe, and I love that about Starfire. In the show, she had a very similar kind of vibe. Also said in my first video that I didn't like how they dressed the actress and how they had her wig in the first season, but they quickly kind of fixed it up. I guess they really didn't have that much of a budget, I guess, but anyway, I digress. But I really like how the actress from the Titans actually kind of fit the vibe for Starfire. I really like that. It was very much like I keep saying very much, that's my favorite word in this video. I mean, my favorite quote, anyway. Phrase. Oh, it's early, y'all. Okay, I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee. I am not awake. But I think that if I had to, actually I've always wanted to cosplay Starfire. I think she's so cute and just beautiful, and for this like makeover, I wanted to make her look very tall and give her a very commanding, like her sister Commander. Anyway, I wanted to give her a very commanding look, and that's why I made her extremely tall and still made her a little bit muscular. I gave her a big fluffy hair, still kind of going for the vibe of her comic book look, which was, you know, kind of, I would say her look-wise, her comic book look is my favorite look, and then the Teen Titans show and Teen Titans Go is my favorite adaptation of her outfit. So loud. Anyway, if you guys hear anything in the background, there is movement. Anyway, I really like how Starfire came out. I had a little bit of trouble at first trying to perfect her, get her how I wanted her to look, but I guess that kind of happens when you have the base already set. There's only so many things you can change without like having to completely start over, which I didn't want to do that. The makeovers already take me 2 hours for each Sim, so yeah. But moving on to Raven, Rachel Roth. Okay, Raven is also one of my favorite characters. Like I was saying before, she starts off, of course, not very sure of her powers. Of course, they just kind of manifest when she's pretty young, and she just spends the majority of her youth trying to figure out how to control them, basically. And then essentially she learns when she's older, the less you try to control it, the easier it'll be to control it, basically. So just, you know, kind of release that control, and then your power will be easier to manage, if that makes sense. Now, let's see, was Raven one of my favorite makeovers today? Not really. I ended up giving her like an exact outfit that was made for her by SM Sims, I think it is. Of course, all of the CC links and stuff, or CC, will be included in the download folders. Once again, I'm still behind, so I will be making my like quick sim download public for everyone. I know in the last video I said I was going to do CC links, but I just can't do it right now. I just don't have the energy, the capacity. My environment is much more busy these days, so I don't have the time to sit there and take 7 hours to do CC links. And every time, either way, like I end up using the same CC links for majority of my Creative Sim videos. And I guess what I can do is, like, instead of focusing so much on the skin details, I can just basically do like major things like Starfire's hair, Raven's outfit, and like the little anime emoji expressions, which I thought that was so cute. On my thumbnail for my first video, I gave each of the characters a cute little anime reaction. I think that fit their character. So for Starfire, I gave her a cute heart because she's very lovely, very cutesy, okay? And then for Raven, I gave her like an annoyed kind of, I mean, it is like an angry reaction, sort of angry / annoyed anime reaction, like when they have them floating in front of their heads. I thought that was a nice touch, so I gave them to all of the characters. Yeah, those anime reaction accessories are made by Fixated. I love their mods so much. That's who actually made the purple UI that I'm using right now in my game. Purple is my favorite color. I love purple. That's probably why I like Raven. She has like that dark blue purplish vibe, and I really like that about her. My favorite color actually is lilac, like a light purple, but I digress. Now, if I was to give Raven more of a casual look, I probably would have went for the dress I had on her originally before I gave her the latex suit. But yeah, I think I went for their outfits. I tried to match them pretty closely to their Teen Titans show look, because I think that's just what I'm used to. I did a better job with Robin, which you guys will see next, and yeah, I think Robin with 2 N's looks very good. If you haven't seen the original Teen Titans video, I did make Robin, the Beast Boy, and Cyborg the female versions. So what I did was I named Robin, but with YNN. I named Beast Boy Gabriella Logan instead of Garfield Logan. I think that's his name. And then I also named Cyborgette, because there was an episode in Teen Titans Go where they actually had the female versions, and Cyborg was Cyborgette. So I also named Cyborgette Victoria Stone instead of Victor Stone. Now, anyway, that's so off topic. For Raven's diamond forehead piece, I didn't have a singular piece, but Sarowin had these power gems that are from Pokemon, I'm assuming, and they created a lot of different variations, and this diamond one I think fit the best for Raven just because she has a gem in her forehead. So this is how Raven came out. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. So she's actually really sexy, okay, but that's okay. I'm okay with making sexy Sims. Now, moving on to Robin. At first I didn't think Robin needed that much changed, but I ended up making Robin look more boyish, like Boy Wonder kind of vibes, just because I feel like it really fits his character. And then like I said, for the outfit, I went heavily based off the cartoon. Now for the hair, I changed it completely, gave Robin a completely different hair. I gave him his mask, because why not? Robin is always wearing that mask. I actually have never seen Robin in the regular Teen Titans show or Teen Titans Go without it. There may have been a Teen Titans Go episode of him without it, because they're very comedic, so they just make episodes about everything, but I've never seen Robin without his mask, or Nightwing, which, I mean, they're the same person. But either way, speaking of Nightwing, everybody was really excited when I made this video, and I think everyone anticipated that I would be making characters like Nightwing, especially after I also made Trigon and what's his name with the white hair? Oh my goodness, I forgot. White hair sugar daddy. What's his name? Slade. After I made Slade. And you know what? I might actually make Nightwing. The other day I did a makeover for Don Lothario. And let me tell y'all, he was actually a very, he was a very handsome sim, okay? He looked like a real man. Well, he looked similar to a real man. It's still a cartoon. We can still tell it's a video game. But he looked very realistic, and I really like that about him, okay? And of course they start off as no CC maxes kind of thing, so I guess that's why the makeover was easier, because I just had that maxes match base, and then I went for, you know, whatever skin details and all of that I wanted, and he came out really good. So I was like, dang, okay, if I can actually make very handsome, nice looking male Sims, I may as well start making you know, my crushes. So I'm thinking I'll probably redo some of my other videos too with iconic characters that I lost my footage to, because they included some of my crushes. So I'll probably redo those characters and make sure I don't lose the footage this time, and I'll share them with you guys that way, because yeah, I really wanted to release those Sims. So what I'll do, I guess, is the Sims I still have, if they're decent, I'll give them makeovers and share it as a video. And then for the other ones where I lost footage and recording, or like recording footage, I'll just redo those Sims all together if I don't like the way they look. Now, I had issues. I was struggling so much with Robin's outfit. I think a lot of times when I'm making their outfits, I try to be extremely literal, extremely perfect with how their outfits look, instead of just putting on basically similar colors or going for a modern look instead. And with Robin, I struggled so much. I think Robin took me the longest out of all of these Sims, Robin and Raven, even though I just immediately put on Raven's outfit. Anyway, like I said, Robin's outfit was very similar to what he wears in the Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go show. I love that I was able to find this shirt because I got lucky, to be honest. And I was able to give him his red, yellow, black, and green color scheme or color palette. And yeah, I think he looks good. I changed his skin tone. He was quite tan. Well, she was quite tan. So I ended up making her a little bit brighter skin to match the picture that I was referencing, which I should have the pictures on the side so you guys can see where I get my inspiration, or like why I chose certain things, I guess, because I don't just choose things just because. Well, sometimes I do actually, but I like these shoes. They're by Madeline. I like how they have that white bottom. It looks very similar to the boots that Robin wears, so I thought they were perfect. I also gave Robin some tights just because the legs were looking pretty naked. I thought it was fitting. I also kept the ninja star in his mouth because he has like little projectiles and things that he uses. If you guys hear any snorting or snoring or whatever, my dog is being very loud in the background. I have 2 dogs actually. The other one that's being loud right now is my niece. I don't claim her. I'm just playing. She's my baby too, but she was just over here being loud. Now I gave Robin this exclaim reaction because Robin's always screaming Teen Titans Go and hollering out orders and things and being very type A. So next I'm going to be moving on to Cyborgette, and I feel like I made Cyborg a little bit too warm brown. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'm not saying I made Cyborg too dark, because in Teen Titans he's really dark. In the picture that I referenced, he was a little bit lighter, but I think it was because of the lighting. I'm not really sure. But he's always like a medium brown skin tone individual, be that live action or whatever. I'm actually upset he wasn't in Titans. I'm gonna be real. Maybe it's because the actual Teen Titans, I don't know what that show was. It was so terrible. Oh, it was a Batman and Cyborg and the Flash were all in there together. Or was it a Superman? Is that the same franchise? Yes. So I think, I don't know. Anyway, Cyborg's animations were so bad for his face, I could barely watch the show. The only thing I like about the show was that when he got his powers, he could see into like the cloud, basically. He could see into the Wi-Fi, if you will, like TV. So anybody who had a camera, he could look in it. He could like hack into people's bank accounts. Do y'all know how fast I would be in the billionaires' bank accounts, transferring all that money to myself, to my friends, my family? Y'all, they would have $1,000 to their name in 2 seconds, because that's what Cyborg did. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna manifest some money, put some money in some accounts of people who need it, because that's what I would do. I would make sure I'm good and make sure my family and my friends is good. I would look like a robot and pretty scary, but at least I would have money. Actually, if I had money, I could probably just get like a little mask made by a professional or something and then just wear clothes. Anyway, Cyborgette came out fine. She came out cute. I really love these legs, these leg tights, so they were not going to be changed. I didn't have anything else like outfit wise, like legs that look kind of cyborg-ish, robotic, if you will. So I just kept these on her. I think they look really nice. I made her more muscular. I gave her a bigger build, okay? I wanted her to look like Cyborg, and so she does now. I mean, she probably did before, but I think she looks a little bit better. I also managed to give her one red eye and one brown eye, and I don't know what happened to my other heterochromia eyes, but the one I gave her was the only one that worked. It took me a minute to figure out where everything was. Some of them just didn't work with the eyes that I chose. I gave her a nice little red flashy eye, because why not? and I think she's cute. I was gonna change her hair. She didn't really look good with anything else. Well, I'm not gonna say she didn't look good with anything else, but she looked the best with this short buzz cut that I gave her. Okay, I took off some of her makeup just because like she doesn't really need it like that. She's a robot. I really couldn't imagine Cyborg getting up in the morning to do her makeup. So I took off some of her makeup and gave her more natural looking facial depth, I guess, if you will. So some lighting on her face, some shadows, or darkened the shadows on her face, gave her some little highlights that look kind of like a natural glow. And then I gave her a natural lip kind of glow. Looked like she puts on chapstick probably, because if her lips are real, she probably still gets dry lips. So Cyborg is almost done. Let me know if you made it this far. Let me know who your favorite character was that I did in this makeover video, or like let me know who your favorite makeover was. What? I think that makes sense. Let me know which Teen Titan character is your favorite. Okay, and yes, as you guys can see, I did give Cyborg a power gem as well. I wish it was a little bit bigger and more oval shaped like the inspiration picture that I used, but I think it works you know, for what I have. So in the inspo pic, it was also based off of like the live action Cyborg, the power gem in the middle of the forehead. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think the Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go Cyborg had that look like a power off button basically in the middle of his forehead. I don't think he had that, but if I'm incorrect, let me know. Now for Beast Girl, I thought when I first opened her up, I thought she looked a little too green. You know, it might have just been me, but I did give her a white skin tint to kind of dull down the saturation because I wanted to, and I think her skin tone came out a little bit better. I gave her a nice kind of crooked grinning looking lip preset, and I kept her teeth because why not? There was a creator who made some cute little top fangs, and I was inquiring about doing bottom fangs, but they haven't gotten around to it just yet. So, you know, if that is updated in the future, I will let you guys know, and I'll probably update it in the Patreon post as well. Now, if you guys haven't also noticed, the billing on Patreon is paused. Okay, so you guys don't have to cancel your subscription. It will resume January 3rd, I believe. And yeah, I'm working on some CC wrench replacements, so that is something that you guys can look forward to for early access. Still holding out on merch. Okay, your girl just don't have the energy or the time right now to dedicate to doing merch. Okay, and yeah, I'm just trying to make videos. I'm trying to make sims. Okay, I'm just trying to grow my channel at this point. So oh my goodness, I just noticed that piece of CC glows. That's the only time I notice, is like when I'm rewatching my videos back. But anyway, so for Beast Boy or Beast Girl's outfit, of course Beast Boy wears like a black outfit with kind of a maroonish, kind of purple but pink, I don't know, like it's like the middle of the outfit has color, the outside is full black, so I kind of went for that vibe with this, and then gave her the colorful shoes. I think it was a nice touch. I couldn't give her any gloves. I didn't have any that I liked. I'm trying to look for more gloves. You know, maybe I could potentially find some that look decent on these characters, because the majority of them wear gloves, or the guys at least. Now, as you guys can see, I didn't give Beast Girl the maroon color. I did give her orange, but that's all I had to work with. I really liked how colorful these tennis shoes were, and I thought it was kind of fitting. She looks very young. I will say she kind of looks like a teen sim, which, you know, they are teen titans, but I think that Beast Girl came out looking way more young than I anticipated. She just looks very sweet and innocent, not as really goofy as I wanted her to look, which is why I gave her like the confusion anime reaction. You know, when they can't actually process things and they can't think straight, that's the kind of reaction that it will have on the top of the screen, like over their head and stuff. You know, it's for the characters who aren't very bright, and I think that fits well for Beast Girl. Now, this is how Beast Girl came out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Waving again. I can't help it.